Can you see it?
Alright, so today we're going to be doing our sway bar end links and the bushings. You only need two tools. The first one's going to be a 13mm wrench and a 13mm socket. You start with this nut right here, get that loose, and then you can move on to the bracket that's below. Do both sides, and then you can move on to dropping the muffler. There's two 13mm bolts with those clips. You can see me holding one of them. Go ahead and pull the sway bar out. Let's go over our new parts real quick. Sway links. Brackets for the bushings, brackets for the sway links, rubber bushings. Alright, let's get that old bushing out of there, and this is a video in reverse of me installing the new one, but it's pretty much the same thing, just use some WD-40. I tried to use this crowbar to get the bracket onto the new bushing, and it really didn't work that well. Alright, so I started over, and then I decided, you know what, I'm going to try this with some WD-40, and that helped somewhat. This one came out not that great, but it was as far as I got it. But the other one, that one came out pretty good. I'd say this is the hardest part of the job, is getting this new sway link bar on there. So I sprayed it with some WD-40, and then I thought that maybe if I used this crowbar flat, it would get through, and I don't know. I probably wouldn't do it this way. I think you're better off with some white lithium grease. But the spinning part, that part worked, and the crowbar kind of helped. So 2 out of 10. Here it is all done. New brackets, new end links, new bushings. Great. Now let's get it all back together. Get your nut and your bolt. Tighten that thing up. It's been a while, but I think that when I did this, maybe the bolt wouldn't stop spinning and it still needed to get tighter. So I ended up grabbing another ratchet and holding it from the back while I tighten the front. You can do it with a wrench. Okay, we are more than halfway there. So get your bracket thread through the hole and then thread your nut on top. For whatever reason this wasn't working. I don't know if it was the clearance issue or if the bolt or the nut that it came with was one size bigger, but here I am doing it again with the wrench, a ratcheting wrench. If you can get one, that would be great, but you don't need to. It's just going to save you some time. There she is in all her glory. Make sure that you get that little metal piece through that hole. Here's the back side of the bracket. You can use a wrench to hold it in place while you ratchet the other side. Amazing work. Now we got to get the exhaust back up. This is how I did it. Do it however you need. Get those clips back in with the 13mm nuts and you're done. Next week I'm doing the struts. Alright, see you later.